Can we redo that one? Can we redo that one? Yeah. My name is Catherine Ratchford. I am one of the 4 co-hosts of Loser Radio, and I also man the board, so I do all the technical work of it. Loser Radio, it's a little general, and it gets a little loose sometimes, but typically we stick to emo and punk. That's what we call it. But what even is a genre, really? You know, I play mostly emo music, like 5th wave, newer stuff, 4th and 5th wave. One of the co-hosts plays really just kind of whatever he's feeling that week. Another one has a more specific taste in, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but more just kind of new gaze, he calls it. So that sort of thing. But we cover a lot of alternative music, just more on the heavier side, I guess. The inspiration for Loser Radio really started with my friends and I kind of discussing our similar music tastes when we first became friends. We all bonded over our love of alternative genres, and we really wanted to kind of highlight those genres more because a lot of college radio focuses on the more indie and easily digestible alternative music, but we had a more niche, I guess it's not super niche, but a more niche taste that we knew there would be an audience for somewhere, and just wanted to highlight that and, you know, bring attention to it. Specialty Show is a 2-hour time slot on air where you get to pick all of the music that you get to play. So for us, we're all fans of the more alternative genres, so we went for emo and punk music. Yeah, I think specialty shows are like a really integral part of college radio because for me, college radio is all about highlighting more indie and, I guess, underground artists. And a specialty show allows an individual to really showcase their own taste. And I feel like individuals always have like really interesting taste, and college radio is able to kind of showcase that. I think Loser Radio does a good job of highlighting smaller bands that wouldn't typically get airtime in like on the NACC charts, which is the just normal college radio charts. A lot of the bands we play are smaller, which is college radio, but not the main genre. So I feel like that's really Loser Radio and a lot of other specialty shows, strength is highlighting the genres that might not get normally played, but still need love and people still want to explore. There's a lot of prep work that goes into it, but a lot of it is kind of natural for us because we're already listening to the music and finding new songs. So the first thing we have to do is pick out the amount of songs we need. When we have 3 co-hosts, we rotate, in and out. Each of us picks 10 songs. We usually only play 9 each. And then we have to buy the music legally, usually through Bandcamp or iTunes, upload that into the system and make sure there's no explicit words or anything like that. We also have to like name the files and do those sorts of things and put them in the order that we want to play them. And then after the show, we have to make the Instagram post, of course, which is the most important part. So the main way that we promote the show would be on our Instagram because we make a post after every show of the songs that we played. And then we always use the story to tell people whenever a new show is coming up. We also recently hung up flyers around campus that say, "Are you a loser?" And then if so, listen to our radio show. And we have some albums that people might, enjoy if they might enjoy the show if they listen to those albums. So that got us a lot of followers on there as well. But I think having the Instagram is the biggest way because it kind of reminds people that, the show is coming up and they should tune in. Wow. To be a loser to me really means to just embrace all of the subcultures and I guess interests that you have without shame. One thing I want the world to know about Loser Radio is that we really just emphasize embracing what you actually enjoy. Don't worry about how it makes you look to others or any of the rules associated with liking certain music. Just listen to what you want to listen to, and if people call you a loser because of it, just embrace it. There's nothing wrong with that.